Welcome back to another episode on Singles Capital. This is your girl Lex, and I'm with your boy
Leo
and your boy
Duchesne.
Mystery Man. So this is episode 18. Thank you for tuning in. Please do not forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like, and please don't forget to share and
comment
and comment.
And then if you missed the event, you missed out. It was great.
Yes. It was.
Mingle, mix, and magic.
Yes. It was fun.
If you wasn't there, you were square.
But no, for real. It was a nice vibe for our Floridians. We had fun. I can't tell you, like, you missed it. Like, it was definitely black love. It was just beautiful. Like, we played Battle of the Sexes. We played singles bingo. It was just a vibe. DJ was on point. DJ True. So it was nice. So let's get into our topics. So let me start off. So how you guys feel about whether it's a man or a woman using sex as a bargaining tool? I feel like that happens a lot in relationships.
I don't see how men can use it as a bargaining tool because, again, I feel like sex is more so desired publicly by the man than it is the woman. So I don't see how men can use that as a bargaining tool, but I do feel like women can use it as a bargaining tool, and it's great. Bargain with me, baby. Bargain with me. Shit. Bargain with me.
What you mean bargain with you? You may see. I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, I'm assuming that was in the negative light, like they're holding it against you. You know what I'm saying? They're not giving it up to you.
Like they're mad at you, so therefore they're not going.
No, I was looking at it in a positive light, like
they're not
rewarding me.
No, not just giving out freely. No. They're
rewarding me for doing something. Oh, you took out the trash today and cleaned up the house?
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
You is wild.
If you're talking about the negative contents, then nobody wants that. Everything should be a reward. At the end of the day, you're in a relationship because you want to be happy and you want to be satisfied. You don't want to have to go elsewhere. So if you're holding back, you're just causing friction. So I'm looking at it in a positive sense because everybody wants to be rewarded. Everybody wants to feel good.
But is that what you have experienced in your relationships? Is that you're
constantly
being rewarded?
Yeah, you're being rewarded. Like, oh my God, he took out the trash. I'm gonna go ahead and.
So no, I'm not. I have not, which is why I'm saying that would be great.
No, I agree with you.
Oh, okay.
I totally, and I feel like that might be the male's perspective of it.
Yeah.
We want to just.
But when women do a lie, don't be like, y'all be like, oh, I'm finna do what I got.
Yeah, like we do.
I'm finna massage her back.
Cooking, and then we be like, hey, let me break one off while you cooking, and then y'all be like, no, I'm cooking, but we still try, even though it don't happen. We still try.
You want this food? It's like
that's exactly.
But it's more like why you
stop you in the middle of a fucking.
Man, that's excuses. But I feel like y'all don't be like, oh, I'm gonna rub her back. She tired. Let me run that water for her.
Me personally, it got to be a guy's perspective because I'm more so feeling Leo because if I am getting things as a reward, I'm gonna do more things to get that reward.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? But if you're using this against me, now it's like, you know what? F you. I ain't got time for that.
I think the woman thinks the same way too. There's no difference to that.
Tell me how
I definitely feel like if you feel that way, we definitely feel that way. Like, and then I'm not saying. Okay, let me explain it to you. So if let's just say you would hold it back for us, right? And you'd be like, man, I ain't finna give her none because she ain't acting right. She said she gonna go out with her friends. What you think she gonna be like, man, I ain't finna do nothing for him either. So like, it's like a petty situation. I think no matter what the gender is, it's just you gonna be petty back in return. But what I'm saying is, on the positive note, if you can think of the positive, like, oh, when she come in the house, I'm finna rub her feet down and do this. I think women, like I said, when they say you throw something at women, we're gonna throw it back at you 10 times harder. You do it for us and you come through the door, we might want to be like, when you come at the door, because now, you was rubbing my back the other day. I'm going to feel like a sense of, let me show him that I see what he doing and I appreciate him too.
All right, so this is the thing that's throwing me off is because you're making it seem like the reward for us, the sex part is the reward.
Yes. You know what I'm
saying? For you're not saying the sex part is the reward. The other stuff is the reward. So then you'll give the sex.
Both.
No, all right, so It can't.
It gotta be
The
both.
first thing that came out of your mouth was a back rub.
Let me tell because that's foreplay. Oh, now you quiet.
I'm listening.
I could take you to
I'm
school.
Listening.
You rubbing that back
Yeah.
ain't nothing but foreplay. You rubbing that back ain't nothing but my shoulder. It's just loosening my muscles
But
so I could throw that thing back. That's all that is. Quiet now.
I'm listening. I'm learning to listen. That's what I'm doing.
All I'm saying is that we need. I think we need a better understanding as men to know what you guys need in order for you to feel like he's rewarding me for a job well done.
Okay, rubbing the back, starting the water, like starting that
Like a
hot-
bath?
like a bath. Put
Okay.
put the bubbles, put the champagne. The champagne ain't for me, it's for y'all. Cause once you get nice and tipsy, it's for y'all. So it's like putting the champagne.
But see, all right. I think the part you missed not because this is from a male's perspective. You get what I'm saying? The point that I feel like we trying to make is that when we putting in the work and the effort, that's when we getting turned down. That's when we not getting what we want.
What do you mean you getting turned down? Turned down from what? Like when you rub her back, she's turning you down? What?
When I'm rubbing her back, she's going to sleep. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like,
Nah.
it-
What
like,
kind of?
I
Maybe you need to work on
I
your
got
back
good-
rub.
No, I got that's the point. It's a good
His back rub too good.
Too good.
You need to do a little scratch.
Nah.
That's
Nah. The
the,
grown up back rub.
the adult back, like a
The
real
adult back rub.
The
trying to
masseuse
get out.
back rub.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. So you know when that masseuse, because this happened to me, when he takes that leg and he puts it more outer on the side
Uh huh.
and he's rubbing out that thigh,
Okay.
that's your point of.
That's the opportunity.
That's
That's
the opportunity to be a
But
grown up.
no. But on a serious note, I've seen a lot of posts. Where women are complaining that them receiving a massage is not an invitation for you to lead to sex. They just
Exactly.
really want a massage.
Yes.
So no. So to be real, are you saying that? Are you speaking for yourself or are you speaking for women? Because that's what we need to understand, a clarification on. Because you might be speaking for yourself. Because from my experience, like I said, a lot of women, they don't want that massage to lead to sex. They just actually.
So I'm about to do a Leo right now. Put that mic on me. So for the women and the man who knows, if you're rubbing me down and it's feeling good, you're inviting sex because listen, it's just a feeling, it's just the aroma, it's just where it's gonna lead to. But now, if let's just say I'm just upset about something and now you want to rub my back, you're not finna get that presence. But if I got in the house and I just walked in the house and we ain't got no problems and I'm putting my stuff down and you like, baby, let me. I'd be like, what you doing? And he'd be like, just lay down. I'm about to rub your back and I'm gonna make you feel good. Get in the shower. I'm about to help you take a bath. What you think finna happen? Grown up to grown up. Like, let's be real.
So that's
That's not every time though. Like,
so-
don't take it literal.
So that's the difference is what that we're saying to what you're saying. You're saying if you come in the house and you're upset about something or whatever the case is, you really may just want a massage.
Yeah.
What we're saying is that if we come in the house and we're upset about something, we really just want some head. That's the point. We try.
Okay, so if you're
you understand that's what's gonna make us feel better. Like this massage and this all this other stuff. You get what I'm saying? That's not what. Like give me something stimulating. It may not. It doesn't necessarily.
I
have
feel
to
like
be
it's
head or
communication
something
with your partner, but if you had a hard day, you like,
we communicate.
babe, I had a hard day. It's some communication don't need to be all vocal, but it'd be like, babe, I had a hard day, and I already know what that is. On your relationship, it depends. Like if you come through, like is there some non-verbal communication, like, and you'd be like, okay, I know what that means. He need a little extra tender love and care, and sometimes you don't have that in certain relationships, but you should. You should work on that. But for me, if he comes in that house and he just like, babe, I had a hard day, then I already know by you just saying it's a hard day, I already know that I have to pick up where he left off. You know what I'm saying? Just by just saying that statement, like, all right, I'm not gonna rub your feet. I'm not a feet rubber, but I'm gonna rub your back. I'm be like, babe, you want me to get the water ready so you can take a shower? When you done, let me know. I can rub your back. You had a hard day. Let me start cooking his meal if he's into meals, or let me get the meal coming because I already know I'm doing too much. Let me, we got Uber Eats, so let me Uber Eats, and so let me feed off my partner. But overall, these are conversations that you should already have, or like find an open narrative to know what.
So, but my thing is that how many women are really willing to do that? Because there's a thing. He may come home and say, "I have a hard day," but you may have had a hard day as well,
just as hard.
Who's going to be the one to say, "I had the harder day" or "I had the less harder day"?
See, I don't think of it like
thing.
that.
And then no. Well, it's not about thinking about it like that. But you might have had a long day yourself, so you may not feel like I want to rub his back or I want to rub his feet or set a bath water or cater to him because I had a hard day as well.
Yeah.
So like, I don't feel like doing that shit. And a lot of times, y'all may not even have a hard day, but y'all may like, I don't want to do that shit because I just spent the day cleaning it up or doing whatever and dealing with this person or dealing with that person. I don't feel like doing all that. So, yeah, it sounds nice, but realistically, people aren't really doing that because at the end of the day, a lot of people are out for self.
And I'm not disagreeing with you that people are not out for self. Mm-hmm. Let's state that first. I'm not saying that. But and it does come a time that where, okay, yeah, I'm tired, you tired, and we tired, and yeah, we not on that. But yeah, we still trying to please each other because both are trying to go to sleep happy tonight. So we just may get to one part of it. We both know if we're both tired, like, let's be real. Like,
but y'all can't rub each other back at the same time.
We not rubbing.
No, but like everything you're saying makes sense, and you're right about what you're saying. Like, this is how things should be, but I think we're, at least for me, I'm speaking more in reality how things go.
I think what I'm saying is reality, but you have times where it doesn't happen. Yes, I agree with you.
I feel most times as a dude, you get what I'm saying, when it comes down to, sex, if you early on in a relationship, you probably just get it regularly and, things just be popping, just be spicy, you trying to fit each other out. But once you get into it a little bit, or whatever the case is, now it's like you got to earn it. You get what I'm saying? You got to work for it a little bit. You get what I'm saying? And I think that plays more into your question, with the whether you the man or the woman, you holding it out or whatever. For the most part, I feel like the dude, if he holding it out, he probably just being petty over something.
Yeah, he mad about something, it's an argument or something.
Yeah, he being petty.
I feel it's the same way about women. She's mad about something or whatever the case may be, which I feel like you shouldn't be, honestly. 100 transparency. I never feel like you should use sex as a bargaining tool. That's not smart. It's not healthy. It's not something that you should ever do, is use sex as a bargaining tool. Like, then it's just putting yourself or portraying yourself as like I'm a sexual object.
Bargaining tool in the negative context, don't use it. But in a positive context, if you want to reward that brother or you want to reward that female, you reward them. Because everybody loves reward. Everybody wants to feel like the MVP. Let them feel like the MVP. If you want to say, babe, you wash the dishes, if you want to say, babe, I like the way you cook dinner tonight, let me go ahead and have dessert, you eat that thing. That's all I need to say. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm just saying, use it as a reward. Don't use it as negative content. Use it as a reward. Everybody deserves a reward. Have fun in your relationship. You know what your partner likes. Give your partner what they like. But that's it.
You feel like that'd be a reward if you do something, like if you cook for your partner and he's like, okay, great, you cook for me, I appreciate it. Let's go, have some sex. And if exactly, that's the point we trying to make to you.
That's a reward.
That's a reward to you.
That's
all you want. You don't want you want some new shoes or a new purse or something like
flowers,
that. Flowers or something like that. Some candy. Oh, because we don't want none of that.
This is the lit episode. Look, man, we just came off of a beautiful event. Mingle, mix, and magic. The shit was lit. I'm lit. She lit. Duchesne ain't lit, but he always lit. So I'm just saying, this is what it is. Like, we having a great time. We coming off a high right now. I'm just coming off a high. It was an amazing thing. That auction, great. We sold a brother for $200. $210.
Amazing.
By a beautiful woman. She put the money up, paid, and everything. So, like, I'm just saying, I feel good.
I feel good. I'm for it. And let me tell you, which I love, which everybody understood, that if I'm single and I'm dating, it's not just one person. So my girl came back and got another auction with another dude. But yeah,
I liked that too.
I definitely like
Yeah,
that.
you know,
Because if we're if I'm
if you're in the dating phase, like you said, if you're in the dating phase,
it's
you
not
are not
one guy- it's
obligated
not
to
one
date
guy.
one person unless you guys have a conversation and say you're doing exclusive. You're being
we're
exclusive.
exclusive, sexually exclusive.
But outside of that, if you're dating someone, you are not obligated to only date. Smell the flowers. I'm not now. When we say dating, we don't mean fuck everybody. We're not saying go sleep with everybody. We're not saying that. We're saying if you're dating and you're going on dates and you're getting to know someone and you're having experiences of getting to know them and experiencing them in a fun environment or a conversational environment or a romantic environment, then go ahead and do that with multiple people. Dating is dating.
It's fine.
You're not obligated to date one person.
Not everybody.
Until you guys have a conversation and establish rules and saying, hey, me and you are exclusive and me and you are only dating each other.
Yeah, because I just don't understand why people, or definitely men, like I feel like men has this like thing like, oh, you talking to two men, you got to have sex with two men. No, it's been, baby boy, it's been a lot of times that I've had two guys and I'm not having sex with both of them. I'm really not. Whether they want to believe it or not, and I feel like that's not fair because a woman, if you're not having sex and you're talking to 2-3 guys, that's on you. But eventually, you do have to make it make sense.
So that gateways into my topic. My topic is that
Here we go.
is it okay if you're dating multiple people but you're still sleeping with like your thing? You know what I'm saying? That thing that gets everything going. The sneaky link. If you're still sneaking, you're still sleeping with the sneaky
Why you
link.
drinking over there?
If you're still sleeping with the sneaky link, is it okay to date multiple people and not sleep with them?
Danger Shane,
Is that
I
okay?
like that.
Are you okay with that? So she's sleeping with her
You ain't
sneaky
never
link,
been loyal.
but she's dating you and she's dating other people, but she's not sleeping with them. She's only sleeping with her sneaky link. Is that acceptable?
Why you say she? Why it can't be he? Because y'all know y'all
He
be
or
doing
she?
it too.
He or she? Well, obviously for him it's gonna be a she.
Okay, but y'all be doing it too.
She's
So-
sleeping with her sneaky link, but she's dating you and dating other guys. She said, "I'm dating multiple people, but I'm not sleeping with nobody." But she's actually only sleeping with her sneaky link. Is that acceptable to you?
Nah, bro, come on, we wild.
Come on, now.
Listen. If she the one taking me on dates and she paying for everything and she just wants to enjoy my company, hey, we can do this. If you want to waste if you want to waste some time and waste some.
So if she's paying, that makes the change. That makes the dynamics change.
Absolutely. You want to buy me some meals and buy me some drinks and just wind it down.
But if she's not paying and you're paying, she need to close them legs.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm working.
Y'all heard that, ladies.
I'm not working towards like I don't want to work towards.
But she's gonna drop him as soon.
Okay,
that's already
how
like
soon-
being used.
How soon?
Okay.
How soon? How soon? Because if it's the first date, I'm assuming that you have
That's
the
none of my
right.
business.
But if it's like, what date does she has to like make a decision?
Well, it's not just date. It's date.
No, I agree.
It's
Okay, what's
date-
the time frame?
Dating time frame. So
What's the time frame? What's the dating time frame?
I say about 2 months maximum.
2
And-
months.
How many
and I'm-
dates could be in 2 months?
3 dates.
Okay. Okay.
Around 3 dates, 2 months. 2 month thing.
So by then she has to make a decision of you're no longer sleeping with the sneaky link,
Yeah.
or you
Like,
like give me
no.
some too.
Pretty much like. pretty much.
Yo, it's the listen. I was with you until you was like, I gotta get some too.
Like what are we talking about?
No, for real, bro.
I'm
You
not-
can't
I'm
sit
not gonna
there
feed you, give you energy, so
and
you
then
run
you
to
go
the
feed
sneaky
somebody
link.
else.
Like,
Yeah, that's crazy. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel like that?
unless you want to go out and not eat. If you don't want to eat,
So one, I'm gonna give you the easy version. Do you feel like it's okay for you to sleep with your sneaky link while you go on dates with multiple people and not give them any? Because you're like, I don't want to sleep with multiple people at the same time, which is understandable.
Yeah.
So you're sleeping with the one guy, but that one guy you already had your experience with. You know it's not gonna go nowhere. So you continue sleeping with him because obviously you started, but you want to meet other people and see where you can get
you
that
understand your
relationship.
question. Answer the question.
Thank
Go
you,
ahead.
yes.
Go ahead. I want to.
So
for-
is that okay for you to do that?
For me, I don't feel okay. So once I get to the point where I feel like, let's just say, the other guy, right, the guy that he pursuing me right
yeah.
now, and I find out his intentions is real and everything is going good. Yeah, I'm Mr. Sneaky Link ain't getting no play.
Okay.
He gonna have to admire in the background.
So after you, so how long does it take you to see his intentions and stuff like that?
As quick as he want to move. So for me, it's like I won't say like after the first date. No, it depends on how much talking we're doing. Because I think me and Deshane will relate to what you don't relate to. I'll be on the phone all day. So for me, it moves a little bit faster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest. It makes things happen faster when you sit there, you talk on the phone all day. Like, what takes you maybe 3 weeks, it took me a week to find out. Like, everything's happening way faster. So for me, getting that type of information, that type of experience, it shouldn't take me longer than like 3-4 dates the most. I should already know.
So you're on the same boat with him. 3 dates.
Yeah, because I stay on the phone, I'm talking, I'm communicating.
So
I'm
by then you're like, okay, sneaky link, you gotta go.
I could see him.
Okay.
I could see this one being
So-
my new main.
Okay,
So he my new sneaky link if everything fails.
okay, so those 3 months
Wait,
and 3 days. Wait. Those 3 months and 2 dates. Now the shoe on the other foot. He's sleeping with his sneaky link for why you going on those 3 dates and 2 months with him?
Wait, I'm confused. What?
I'm switching it. So now it's him. He got a sneaky link that he's
Okay.
been sleeping with.
Okay.
And he's not ready to sleep with anybody else yet. Right?
Okay.
And you've been dating him.
We went with 2, 3, 4 days?
No, yeah, I went on 1 date so far. And he's like, yeah, you like, yeah, I like you, whatever. I want to, and he's like, nah, I'm already sleeping with somebody. So, but we can continue talking and going on dates and stuff like that until I feel comfortable. You okay with that? He's still sleeping with the sneaky link?
Ooh,
Am I the stinky link or am I the? I'm
no,
the.
you sleeping with the sneaky link. You're the new person. And
I'm the new person.
He's going on 1 date.
Are you okay with somebody
one
dating
day.
you while they're still sleeping with a sneaky link?
Yes.
Ooh,
That's a tough one. I ain't gonna lie.
that is a tough one. So this is a two-way part, and this is me being true, because I can only be true. At this point, it could be 2 ways. I don't need to know. Could maybe.
I thought you like honesty though.
I do, but most likely,
Like,
if it's
I-
off,
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
it's not. Hold up. Let's clear this up. It's not being lied to, because I don't want to be lied to. But if we went on the first date, I'm just being honest with you. You got a sneaky link. I got a sneaky link. We ain't got to talk about sneaky links because we kind of know we both got sneaky links. My first date with any dude, I already know he already, somebody doing something for him, and somebody's already doing something for me. Now, once we get to like the third, fourth date, you should kind of know, like, I'm messing with her, and I'm kind of like I'm messing with him. So I'm telling my sneaky link, like, baby, your time is expired. Like, me and this dude is going good, so like this about to be my little dude, so we can't be like doing that no more. So I don't think, like, I don't put my head like, oh, what he's exactly doing, but I'm just thinking automatically he doing what I'm doing. I don't think no less of him. You ain't got to tell me, because I've already assumed that you already doing what you doing. But when a time I'm like, oh, like, how you feeling the vibe? Like, you could think this is serious, and he's like, yeah, I think this is serious. So you think this could be exclusive? Yeah, this could be exclusive. You need to let her go, because I'm letting mine go. Because that's off of the conversation, the chemistry. But day 1, day 2, do I think he dropped his? No, because baby, I ain't probably gonna drop mine, because we don't know. We don't know. But by day 3, day 4, we know what we doing. We know the tension is high, the pressure is going, the vibe is real, and like we got pressure. So for me, he need to drop his sneaky link, because I'm dropping mine. Did I not make sense for you?
No, you got it.
So just to point this out, to answer the first question, the answer is yes. It's okay that she can have a sneaky link while she date another. You skipped over that. I'll try to stop you before you skipped over that part. But yes, the answer to that question is yes.
Okay.
For me, at the end of the day, like, nobody's perfect in my opinion, or whatever the case is, and I'm of the mindset of, me personally, I don't like being lied to in the aspect of I can deal with the truth, and I can deal with what people got going on. So if I ain't never met you, or whatever the case is, and you got other things going on, like, one, for the most part, I'm gonna try to make sure that's none of my business, or whatever the case is. But the more comfortable I get with you, I'm gonna try to make it more obvious to you, like, I'm trying to pursue you on this type of level. Now, if you do have a sneaky link going, like, you do got a thing going, or whatever the case is, or if I got a thing going, or whatever. Obviously, if I got a thing going, that's for me to control. So that's for me to say I want to cut this off and just deal with you on a certain type of level, or whatever the case is. But if you got a thing going on, like we said before, or whatever the case is, it's at this point I just don't want to be, just spending my resources on you and my time with you when I'm not getting any benefits from it other than a conversation.
I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, a lot of times that new dude outbeat the old dude because the old dude already got comfortable.
That's true. And
so I'm gonna be honest with you. So I know a lot of guys be like, "Oh, I don't want to look like no simp." Them simps be taking the real niggas out. I'm just being honest with you because them simps that be take you here, that, yes, it might be a slower pace to it, but he opens you to a whole nother dynamic. He taking you out to them corny dates that you laughing at, you going to movies and you doing all that. And that other nigga who ain't treating you the best and who I'm that nigga and all that, them simp niggas be winning. I'm just trying to be honest with you.
I don't know what you call winning because at the end of the day,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Whether the women, listen, I don't care. I'm telling y'all, them simple ones, I'm going to claim it. Them simple ones be winning because they'll take you on these corny dates. They'll take you out to museums. They'll take you out to these water parks and things like that. And guess what? Them women where they want to lie to you, them legs wide open.
Listen, our victories.
I
don't know.
All right, whether he took 5 or 6,
having legs like that.
whether it took you 2 dates to get there, and it took them 8 or 9. Guess what? She's staying with 8 or 9. Even though you can say that you got it quicker and he took longer,
it depends.
They will stay with him.
I think it depends on the age group.
I may give you that.
Yeah, if they're in their 20s.
What do you mean? In your 30s? Mm-hmm.
No. Yes.
Because when I'm taking somebody on 8 or 9 days and she's still getting her back blown out by somebody,
you don't know she's getting her back blown out.
You know, because you know about at least the 3rd, 4th date. If you talking like you say, you talking every day, y'all talking on the phone, y'all texting throughout the day, y'all going 3 or 4 dates, y'all kissing and shit like that, and you ain't hit yet. She hit somebody else hit.
It's not.
So let me be honest.
You just ain't get that kind of vibe. You
get the vibe, even the vibe, yeah.
Even I'm telling you, most like because you guys are automatically thinking that she got somebody because of who she is and how she looks.
Got somebody that don't. At this point, I am frustrated.
Yes.
Okay, and whether that may be, but I'm telling you, if you are even that guy, what you guys are calling the simp guy, and you're spending all this time on that phone and everything, I'm telling you, most like she don't got no other nigga.
That don't make me feel no better.
No, I'm
It's even worse. It's even worse.
I hear you, but most likely she doesn't have another nigga. She's just trying to see you for you, or she dropped the other nigga. I'm telling you, because that woo you doing, you don't understand. You're breaking down layers. So where your priority.
I hear what you're saying, and we hear what you're saying, and again, you're speaking from a female perspective, and I respect what you're saying. I'm just trying to tell you as a dude. Now, if I spend going 8 or 9 days with you, and you're not,
it don't say 8 or 9 days.
I'm just saying. Let's say that's what it happens. We go on 8 or 9 dates, and and nothing comes from this. You wasn't doing nothing with nobody else, wasn't hunching nobody else. It's just that nothing comes from me and you going on 8 or 9 dates, and now you go with a whole another dude, and he on date 1 or 2, and he.
That's what your assumptions are. No, that's your assumption because sometimes. That's your assumption, or you're putting that in your mind space that can't really prove it. But ideally, that nigga go through the same worship that you may go.
All right, here it is.
If not, it's worse.
Here it is. We're in a time of short fuses. Everything is now. Everybody wants everything now. Instant gratification. Everything is now. You go on Netflix, you want that shit to load up, and you want that shit to play. You don't want no motherfucking commercials. Back in the days, we used to wait for a fucking show to come on. Now we don't wait for a show to come on. We go on Netflix. That shit, new season came out. We want to watch that shit
season
right now.
No, it came. No, wait. Right? So put, and I'm not going to take away from your thing, right? I'm not going to take away from your thing. But ideally, I hear you, but I don't feel you because that episode still comes out according to episode. You just don't watch it. You wait for you to binge it.
No. Depending on certain shows, they come out right now. Like a Netflix original series.
That's only different, but an episode is different.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, we are living in a dynamic where we get instant gratification, like Duchesne said. So, what I'm saying is that when we're dating someone, at least by the third, fourth, fifth week, 6 weeks, depending on the type of vibe you get from the person, we expect some type of vibe that allow us to know that we're making progress. I'm not saying they're giving up the coochie in the first week or the second week, third week, but at least we're making progress. We know that first week, second week, we're kissing. Second week, third week, we foreplaying. Fifth week, sixth week, I'm sucking a titty or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I don't have enough bleeps for bleeps.
I'm sorry, but that's where we moving. So I know we making progress.
Say breast?
A breast, we sucking a breast or something, whatever. So we're making progress. We are in the state of mind and the society of where we know that we're making progress.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is that when we go on X amount of dates or outings or whatever, we spend X amount of time with someone and we feel like we're not making progress, that's a problem. That's a problem. We know that this person is taking advantage. The reason why we say that is because we know that the next person didn't have to go through this.
How do you know that?
It's
an assumption.
No. I don't know if the next person has to go through this. I'm saying I don't have to go through this. Okay.
Correct. Because you're not
I don't
used
need to
to
deal. I don't need to.
You're not used to going
I don't
through
need to
it.
deal with this.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. You as a female, you talking to somebody.
Yeah.
He hitting all the right buttons. He doing all the right things. He getting you flowers. He taking you on dates. She checking on you constantly. He's sending you money for lunch. He's sending you flowers every other Friday or every Friday, whatever the case may be. You telling me you're not giving it up?
He ain't never gonna get it. He too simple.
You telling me you're not giving it up?
He way too simple.
I'm giving it up.
That's my point. She admitted she's giving it up.
Nice guys finish last. Okay.
I'm so sorry for you.
If she's getting
My nice guys finish first.
Listen, if she's getting all that without giving out anything, what's the point? You understand?
And that's the point I'm making. And that's the point I'm making.
What am I
Is the
doing
fact
this
that
for?
there's a
That's
lot of
the
women
women
out
that
there.
you're used to
There's
dating.
women out there
But
that's
I'm
not
gonna be
giving it up
honest.
because they feel like the nice guy is gonna continue being the nice guy. Fuck him.
No,
The nice guy.
that's the people that you're accustomed to dating.
No,
I'm being honest with you.
I have
On a
female
grown up,
friends. I have female friends as well.
Okay.
People I don't date, and I just have
Yeah.
conversations with them.
correct.
And this is how they play the game.
I'm sorry. I'm not here to play games.
No, but we're not only talking about you.
And I'm
But the species as a whole.
correct.
No,
And
I
I know other women.
I'm just saying.
And-
Every woman, black, white, Spanish.
No. And I
Indian.
know a lot of other women who are not playing the game. To be honest with you, the women who play the game, most of the time be losing. Because a man
You right by that.
be a man.
You right by that.
Listen, so I'm trying to tell you. So for me, I'm not playing a game. My life is not a game. This is for real. This is me. So overall, if this is for me, then I'm telling you what it is. And for me, what it is, if that guy is checking off all my motherfucking boxes, I'm sorry. That's my nigga. And that's who I'm with. Point blank, period. I'm not finna be with a nigga who's treating me sideways, other ways, cause he playing hard to get. Bitch, you crazy and you slow. You in a slow handbook. And that's some real shit. Like, why do you want a nigga to mistreat you?
True, man.
Sorry, not me.
We asking the same question that you asking, but all I'm saying is
I think
that
women like men that mistreat.
that's all I'm trying to say.
Not me.
I don't know why.
Not
I'm not
me.
saying you. I'm not saying you.
And when
I'm
I
not
say
saying
that,
you.
I'm not just talking about me. I know a lot of women, even from that night that we had our event, it's a lot of women that don't need to be mistreated. Like if
They
you
don't need to be
if
mistreated.
If you
They just
mistreat
like
me,
They like it.
You don't know why.
no, because if you mistreat me, I see no longevity. Yes, can I fuck you? Yes, they will fuck you. But like, do I see longevity with you? No, I'm not gonna have no kids with you. I'm not gonna marry you. I'm not gonna be with you. But guess what? So if you want a nut for tonight, you got that nut for tonight. But do you want that nut for the long run?
No offense.
You ain't got
No
it.
offense. No offense.
Yes,
But based on that age group,
Oh,
they don't need to be fucking nobody.
Ooh. Wait, what?
What do you mean by
You
that?
said I see longevity. I may not see longevity, but I might fuck you. They don't need to be fucking nobody.
They need to wait for that longevity. It's all that.
They need to focus on that longevity because at the age group, the longevity ain't as long as they think it is.
For real. But like, no,
Once
I'm
you
not
get 35, you got half the time left. Like, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, I'm just saying. The point is that yeah, women are weird creatures. Y'all weird creatures.
No.
Women think that
Men and women are weird.
Oh, weird creatures. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Because I've definitely seen dudes in great situations with great females and just tear it up,
Mess it up,
and just tear it up. Doing
No, that's
a
I feel like that's the reason. It may be super simplified.
No,
but there's a reason behind it.
I'm not going to listen. I don't justify BS.
There's
on
no.
either side.
There's no.
You know me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not going to justify BS on either side. Again,
Thank you.
I'm no better.
Thank you for not being biased.
Yeah, I'm
unbiased.
Saying unbiased.
I'm no better than the next guy. You get what I'm saying? I've seen guys in great situations just tear it all up.
That's true.
But at the same time, that's kind of what I'm trying to speak to on the female's perspective, because I don't talk to dudes, I don't date guys and stuff like that. So I don't experience that too often.
I do believe that every rate, every sex, every gender is going to find a reason why they're unhappy in a situation. It's easy to find a reason why you're unhappy in a situation.
Facts.
And I think that's a common thing. And no matter, like, there's always going to be a car better than the one you got.
Correct.
But that doesn't mean you have to have the car that you got, that somebody else got. You can be satisfied with the car you got because you got that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I drive a Jeep. I'm happy with my Jeep. Yeah, I could have a fucking Tesla SUV, or I can have some other shit, but I need to love what I got because my Jeep is what I wanted at the time when I got it.
But that goes back to the 80-20 rule. I feel like that goes back to the 80-20 rule. Like, what you got is really good for you. But because something newer came along or something came along, you're like, dang, that look newer, that look shiny, that look like a Tesla. Let me just jump into that. And then when you jump into it, you're like, damn, I should just kept my goddamn Jeep when I'm in these new
sometimes you jump in that Tesla and you're like, damn, I should get this Tesla. But then when you get the Tesla and you realize how much you have to charge it or how much you have to
pay,
then
it
you
breaks
realize,
down,
but you don't realize that until you own it. That's the thing. Because renting a car, sometimes renting, you sometimes don't realize how much maintenance it is to own it.
Wait, so let me get that to point. Let me get that point.
Two different things.
This is perfect. This is a perfect example. So now that you own it, now it's yours. You're not sampling it. Now you understand that it was not as good as your Jeep.
Correct. No, I agree. That's the point I was making.
Yeah.
And sometimes you won't know that by just test driving.
Correct.
You have to
now you've lost the Jeep.
Yeah.
Now the Jeep is gone.
Yeah, you have to actually lose what
and
you
you're
have
reminiscing.
and have what you have in order to realize that, damn, what I had was actually good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so for the English term is that, because I know we're going in metaphor, but for the English term is that when everything is good and everything is fine and you're like, oh no, this other thing looks more shinier, and you jump to that shinier, and then once you finally, like, you have to commit. It comes a time where you have to commit to one or the other, and you're like, oh, this is new, this is like honeymoon phase, and it sounds perfect. It got new leather seats. It looks remarkable. Now once you commit and you leave that other man, you come back and find out he ain't that good as the original man. So sometimes you just gotta go.
Sometimes the original check all the boxes that the new doesn't.
Yes. That was bars. But go ahead, Deshaun.
Let me not knock anything y'all saying right now, but the original question here that we're talking about is about the sneaky link.
That is the shame.
Is about the sneaky link.
That is the
and
shame.
the person you're dating. So
listen,
based on the question, it sounds like you're telling me you need to stick it out with the sneaky link.
No.
What we're saying
You have to understand what's more important.
Exactly. You see the difference is the sneaky link is the old hoopty that you've been driving, and you realize I'm gonna go ahead and go to these dealerships and see which one works for me best. Yes. Oh, this Honda works for me best, and it fits my price range.
What you driving to the dealership?
You drive no hoopty. You drive no hoopty to the dealership, and then you turn up to look again.
It's called a classic, baby. I'm in an old school classic.
That's a hoopty. That's a hoopty.
A
sneaky link is a hoopty.
Yes, a classic
is some shit you keep. You put that shit to the side.
Okay. I can
and you come back to later.
Yeah. Okay, my bad on the metaphor. Well, you can't always come back to later. Sometimes it's a one-time hit.
Sometimes that classic dude will fucking run its course and it'll be out of there.
Yes, and
I don't know what y'all talking about. Classic don't run its course. It's never out.
Yes, it might be sold. It might be, you know.
Listen,
so you always can get a girl back.
Time out. I know them boys up in Pompano. They got the old Chevys that's tore down to the bones.
Yes,
them cars ain't never going nowhere.
Wait, but they still got them, or they give them away?
They still got them. It's in the
back. They ever let them go?
That's
Listen.
illegal old cars.
No, they do. Some of them do. I'm saying I know some that don't. This is the point I'm trying to make. When a classic is a classic, and like you said, they don't just throw it in the trash.
So, now-
no, wait, time out. They don't throw them in the trash. They sell them to somebody else because it's still valuable. That's why it's a
Right.
classic.
No, I agree. So
So it's a hoop.
So classic-
My point is it's a hoop.
classic.
No, it's
as
not a
Sneaky
hoopty.
Link.
Sneaky Link is a hoop.
You selling?
No,
Sneaky Link's a
Sneaky Link's
hoopty.
It's
Yeah,
a-
that's
it
why.
gotta
Okay,
go.
okay,
Gotta get rid
okay,
of it.
okay.
We can
We
jump.
on the same page.
We can leave it on the side of the road. I don't care.
That's kind of fucked up.
It is what it is. When it's done, it's done, bro. No, that's how you got to treat it.
You left a bitch on the side of the road before?
It got to.
God damn.
Whoa, we're not talking about a car. We're talking about a woman.
No, we talking about. We on the same page here. We talking about. He left her ass
That's how
on the
you
side
got
of
to
the
cut
road.
them off. You got to cut them off.
Hey, this is it.
So let me ask you a
Get out.
question. So the woman,
This is metaphorically.
okay,
Is it?
okay, because I was about to say we need to know that story. How you left that woman on the side of the road?
Yeah, I need that story. We're gonna holler at you later.
Oh, we want to do story time.
Metaphorically, but yeah,
Okay,
it's not a classic.
but
Final
overall,
topic.
let's just my overall is that you should please your partner while you have your partner.
Correct. I
And
agree.
you should be 10 toes down. And if you're not 10 toes down, you should find out what he likes when
You
he's
know what I
stressed.
don't like?
Oh Lord, here you go.
I don't like when women make sucking dick
Wow.
such a negative condensation. It's not a negative. Like at the end of the day, y'all like to get y'all
Yo,
thing. Hey,
where-
I'm sorry. I'm so
Where did
sorry.
this come from?
No, because the whole theory of this whole conversation came from a certain thing that I was saying.
No, it was about
and I-
sneaky links.
No. Wait, trust
You
me, bro.
guys are going-
I got
A bargaining tool, but we
the
never
bargaining
talked
tool
about
thing. The thing is, why is sucking dick such a negative condensation? It's not. It's not, because eating pussy isn't a negative condensation.
I'm sorry. So a lot of Jamaicans say that they
And-
don't do it,
no,
and it's
if
a
they
negative
don't do it, they don't
condensation.
do it.
But it's a negative condensation.
Nah,
on
it's
that.
not.
It's
It's
a
not.
lot of
It's
men that are
pleasing-
still
it's
in
pleasing
the
your partner.
1950s that are not sucking pussy.
It's pleasing your
I don't
partner.
know them.
And I think pleasing your
I will
partner
leave them,
should be
but they exist.
the top of your list.
So I think you made a good point, and the main focus does need to be trying to please your partner, and that goes on both sides.
Correct.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the point I was trying to make in the first conversation is that even though Alex, for you, the reward of sex may work for you, for most females it doesn't work for.
Does not.
And as a partner, as a man, you need to find out what does work for your partner.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? And for a lot
So you're
of
most
telling me
likely-
there's women that
most
you
likely
have
it costs
sex with
money.
does not enjoy sex?
that's not what I said.
That's
I
not
said-
what you said.
I said
but-
I said it's not a reward.
If
It's
they
not a
want-
reward.
if
So
they
their
had to choose
reward is
between-
not like you giving them head,
Listen, if they had
or
to
you taking.
Listen, if they had to choose between Birkin and dick, what do you think they choosing?
This is a strategic.
No, it's
because
not,
she's
because
probably
I'm
thinking
never-
about money.
Listen, I'm never choosing Jordans over Cooch.
Yeah, we
Like,
ain't
it's
never.
gonna happen.
We ain't never. Well,
Never gonna happen.
Either.
if they said a Sony camera over Coochie,
Okay then. Okay then. Okay then.
Money with the Sony camera. Let's not.
That's
Okay,
why.
okay, that's
but
facts,
but
that's
women
facts,
also
that's
take
facts,
that they
that's
can make money off of that purse as well because it's
They ain't selling
resellable.
that person.
Yes, they are. They're gonna wear it a little bit and resell it. Let them go broke.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
so-
Why?
It's a collection.
Why would it be worth more money if a regular female is wearing this Birkin? What makes it more valuable for a regular female to wear it? Think about it.
A regular woman to wear a Birkin is not on. It's because she wants the recognition. But if she was to go broke, trust me, it has value. It's worth money. Birkins, Gucci's, classic Gucci's
Nobody's
are worth money.
Nobody's planning to go broke, but I get your point.
Nobody
I
plans it, but it's
get the point you're making.
possible.
I get the point you're making. I still stick to the point of.
it's like reselling sneakers, like your Jordans. You wore the Jordans,
No,
but you
but
can resell them.
I'm not taking Jordans over Coochie.
Yeah. So I no.
Or head.
I'm not me either.
I'm still sticking to the point of typically for females, sex isn't a reward. It's something that they appreciate, they like, they enjoy, or whatever the case is. But it's not a reward for anything. They don't want that as the reward. You get what I'm saying? They want a nice dinner date. They want flowers. They want to be
If it was up to-
acknowledged publicly or something.
I hear you. Yes, we would like that too, but honestly, having an orgasm is
Oh
a
my
reward.
Wow.
I think women.
I'm using the proper
I think-
terminology
I think women,
versus you.
I think women know sex is something that they can get on a regular, so they don't value it as much as we do.
Exactly, and that's the point I'm trying to make. They don't value it as much as we do, which is fine. It's fine. That's why I'm trying to also.
Why do you think women don't value as much as we do?
They don't.
I'm just asking you
because they know that it's something they can get on a regular, and they know that we value it. So they like, why would we value it as much as y'all do when we can get it on a regular?
But you're thinking
from a women's perspective. Okay. That's what I would believe that they would think.
So let me be honest with you. So there's certain. This entertain me. Even if there was two guys and they're both sleeping with a woman, I know this is the worst of situations, but whatever. I bet you she would value the person where she feels comfortable and where he is willing to please her the most. Even though both can have sex with her, I think she would value the one. There's still a value to one.
This is the point. Giving and receiving are two different things. Mm-hmm. I can give you some arts and craft, but do I want to receive some arts and craft? Fuck no. You see what I'm saying? So that's the point I'm making. The point I'm listen. The point I'm making is that women know that we value it more. We value it, so they decide not to value it as much because they know we do. So that's why when Valentine's Day and all these other shit come up, they sit there and they want all these things, and what they give us, they dress up in lingerie, and they're like, "Oh yeah, here you go," because they know we value it, but they choose not to value it as much because they know they want other shit.
What?
It's a regular thing.
What they want? Flowers to then give it up to you? Or they want to go on a date, then give it up to you? Because ideally at the end of it, it's to give it up to you. What are we talking about?
Because it costs them nothing.
Like, you're the point.
The point is that it costs them nothing to give it up.
Like if the shoe was on the other foot, I would give this thing out as regular as possible.
Like if this is the only gift I had to give out, this is great.
Like what? I would just be, here you go. Oh, here you go.
So why don't you respect women being hoes?
Put it in the box.
What you're saying, because you said you would give it out to everybody.
I appreciate the hoes. What are we talking about?
So. Okay, we about to turn this to another side.
Yeah.
So you're saying you appreciate it. So you appreciate women just giving up to just give it up. Yes or no?
Absolutely.
So why is it such a negative connotation, a negative thing when women sleep with multiple men?
Because it is.
How is it when you said, but happy she give it to you. The reason you want it from him.
Listen.
Like, why are you mad?
The reason why hoes have, and you can put the camera on me. You can put it on me.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
The reason why
Make sure you're right, because they're gonna be in the comments.
The reason why hoes have a negative condensation is because hoes try to act like they're not hoes.
Yes.
Let's get another word for it. You saying too many O's.
Too many
O's.
O's act like they're not O's. And that's the problem we have. You can't. So everything has its system or fit in the circle of life. Mm-hmm. If you are O, you are O. That's fine. Nobody's judging you for being O. But
they are.
No. We judge you when an O tries to act like a housewife.
Yeah. Like you want a certain level of respect. Like you want me to take you out on 9 dates before you get up. Like,
right. Like that's a problem.
Stop playing with me.
That's a problem. You can't act like, oh, you deserve the world. Them other 100 niggas deserve the world?
Whoa.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Me personally, I agree with him because I've been in situations where I know somebody I know talked to this girl or whatever the case is, and they got it pretty easily or whatever the case is.
How do you know if he's telling the truth?
Because I went after. And I got it pretty easily, so it worked out great. I appreciated her. I showed her respect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talked down to her. Think about it.
So you believe in your homeboy?
Think about it.
So you believe in your homeboy?
Hold on. Time out. Think about it. It's not like would it make sense to you to know that I'm about to go talk to a O because somebody else told me there was an O, and then they acted like an O and gave it up to me like an O, and I would be like, oh, you a O? Like, that don't make no, baby. I knew this when I got here, so you did what you're supposed to do. I appreciate you.
Question.
You understand what I'm saying? But now if I he told me it was easy and quick, and I go in there and it's not easy and quick. I got to take long for it,
Yeah.
and then I finally get it. It's like, man, and then somebody come behind me and get it easy and quick. Now you up to me. That's why you start to get the name drag.
Question: Would you wife or husband that's the term I use? Husband. Would y'all husband? Would y'all husband a dog? Would you husband a dog?
No,
Why not?
I just don't want it.
Exactly.
The reason
That's the point. That's the point I want to make.
But
because
you won't
the same way y'all feel like we treat women who sleep around, y'all treat men who sleep around. If a man sleeps around and sleeping with this woman, that woman, this woman, you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a husband out of him.
Yeah, you might sleep with him.
You might sleep with him to see what the hype was about, but you're not gonna make a husband out of him.
You knew this.
So how y'all gonna say that we be acting like O's be O's when y'all be acting like dogs be dogs?
Exactly.
No, not necessarily, because you guys said some of you guys will wife them.
And some of you females will wife the dogs.
Correct.
They're stupid people. Like, what? It's dumb people. It's dumb people all over the world. Like, what are we talking about right now?
So you calling T-Pain stupid?
I don't know why you call T-Pain name out.
Yeah.
but-
What?
He dated a strip, like he's married to a stripper.
Is he?
Yes.
We gotta see stupid. Like, what are we talking about?
Again, I don't agree with the fact
What?
that strippers are O's.
Yes, they are.
I don't agree with that, but you do.
You're
So-
a fool.
Okay, yeah,
You're a
I
fool.
may be a fool.
Yeah, definitely a fool.
That was
Go
it.
For that.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I don't agree. I agree. I do agree that there are some 1 in 100 strippers that are just there
That's
and just
ridiculous.
stripping.
Let's not
just
talk
like
about
there's,
unicorns.
just like that's like saying everybody's stealing from their job. Everybody's not stealing from their job.
No, that's not like saying everybody says from their job. It's totally different.
I mean, sleeping with somebody
You're
while on their
working-
job, is
you're-
that not breaking the rules?
You're working. Time out. I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Okay, go ahead.
A stripper is
twisted
working in an
Twist
environment.
nothing.
A stripper is working in an environment where they're getting paid to show their bodies in a nude.
Correct.
And so they're making people horny, and they're willing to take money to do this.
Correct.
So why wouldn't they be willing to take more money?
So you're saying every single one?
Never say ever.
That's what I'm saying.
I wish
there's
I wish I-
still one.
There's an exception
there is
to
no,
everyone.
there's
That's
never,
not- wait, that's
there's
not-
never been a virgin stripper. Okay,
That's not true. How you know that?
Who's
I got common sense.
That's not common. So it could be a virgin stripper. Hey, if you're put the camera on me. Hey, if you're a virgin stripper,
God.
please reach out to this platform and let us know that you are a virgin stripper and you do not sleep with the gentleman for money.
All right, we about to switch this conversation up.
Go
'cause
ahead.
I don't
Next
know
topic.
how we got here.
I'm just
Thank
saying,
you.
not everybody can't be fucking selling pussy. Everybody can't be selling. I'm sorry. Everybody can't be selling pussy.
They
Shane.
are, bro.
No, not every
Everybody
single
cannot be
person.
selling
Did you go to-
themselves.
Can we
go
go
to
to
everybody can't
I've
be
been to a
selling
strip club.
themselves?
I'm not a fan of strip club.
You're not a fan, but you've
No.
been to them.
I've been to them. Yes.
Did you see strippers in there?
Yes, I've seen strippers.
Do you think any of them that were in there at the time you were in there was
Uh-huh.
not selling it?
One.
Stop.
She
Stop
seemed
the
very
cap.
wholesome.
Stop.
She
the-
did-
she
did-
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 Ah, what did she have on? What
Did you get her phone number? Did you get her phone
She didn't have
number?
on the street string.
phone number?
No, I didn't get her phone number.
Was
Did
her?
you try to talk to her?
I didn't try to talk. To
Did she try to talk to you?
her. No, she didn't try to talk. To her.
Listen, if at any point,
I could see on her face that
Listen.
she didn't want to be there.
if at any point you can see somebody's butthole, I don't see how you. I don't see how you can say that.
You know what? I definitely want this episode to launch, so let's go on to the next question.
Go ahead, man.
Please.
But
Because I don't want to be here just talking on
if
talk.
the shit wink at you, you already know.
Like, come on.
Go ahead. All right, I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
All right, last topic. We should end these things with some tips and jewels, but go ahead.
Okay. So you think it's about some tips and jewels?
Nah, just give the community something to look forward to at the end.
Yes. Why do people struggle with their partner when it comes to accountability, but they truly love them? Like, I feel like whenever a woman holds a man or a man holds a woman to accountable, she's just like, or he's like, he freaks out and is ready to go. And I mean this, not even like the marriage stage, because then he already knows that that's what she's about. But like in the dating phase, like I feel like it's been a couple of times that I'm talking to like men, or even like men tell me they're talking to women and they're like, we're holding them accountable to what they're saying. They're like, man, she doing too much and I'm finna go. Like, but don't you want somebody to tell you what it is and how it is to make sure that you progress and do better? It's like, a part of me is like, people say that they want that, but when they get that, then they want to run.
I wholeheartedly agree with everything you just said. And for me, I think it has a lot to do with possibly like the environment they grew up in, because when you grow up in certain environments, when you are held accountable, you're usually punished for it. You get me saying?
Yeah.
It's not just a conversation, not a talk to, not a you just being corrected or whatever the case is. More so comes with punishment. So when you get into adulthood and somebody tries to correct you, now it's like, no, I got to be
They're defensive.
now you got to be defensive or whatever the case is. But I wholeheartedly agree with you, because in my point of view, in my perspective, if you are trying to get in a relationship or trying to be with somebody, the reason why you should try to be with somebody is because you want a better version of you. You get what I'm saying? So you should want to be corrected by that person. You should want to see how that person wants you to be a better person, and you should learn how to take being corrected by that person. That because because you hear this, and I'm attacking the females right now just because I talk to women. It's not just women that does it. Obviously, it got to be men too. But you hear a lot of women say, I want a man to take me as I am. But obviously, as you are may not be the best version of you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can be better. You can be a better version of yourself. So you got to learn how to, be willing to allow someone to, knock off certain parts, the hard parts of you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The parts that aren't so, pleasant or whatever the case may be. So you should be looking for correction from that person.
Yeah, I'm agree with that as well. I do believe that a lot of people don't see it in that light. A lot of people don't see it in the light of they're trying to make me a better version of me.
Yeah.
And I think that's extremely powerful for you to look at it in that light, and that will solve a lot of issues, and that will open a lot of eyes. If you look at it like, my partner wants me to be a better version of me. And I never looked at it like that, and that's eye-opening for me as well, because I never looked at certain things like that. So if you look at it in a positive light, you will eventually become that better version of yourself, and you'll be better for it. So I would agree with that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I feel like a lot of times, like I said, and I'm happy that you guys agree with that, but like overall, like it goes back to like what tapped me into this conversation was like, when Deshaun, you're like, oh, people like fake people. I'm like, nah, I could never like nobody.
I ain't never say that.
No, like when you be like, people like to be lied to.
Oh, they do. That's a fact.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. But I don't like to be lied to. But that's. I hear you, let me show but I don't, because overall, I want you to call me out on my BS, because I want to be a greater me. I want to be a better person, and so that guy that's like, oh, you're good, you're perfect, you're good, you're really not helping me. Like, you're not helping me get to the next part and the next part and the next part. And I feel like then when there's challenges and other things, like, you're not gonna call me out on my BS, and that's what I need sometimes. Like, that's what we all need sometimes. Like, none of us are fucking perfect. So, like, I need somebody to call me out on my BS and keep me grounded at all times. Like, you not that pretty. Like, I remember my dad was saying, like, when I say that. When I say
lie
that.
to me, baby. Lie. I'm
sorry. Lord.
Every day.
Because sometimes you can be really big-headed.
Yeah, blow my head up.
Every woman needs to know that they are the beautiful.
You are.
Yeah.
Right.
You are.
Men too. Men need to hear this too.
No, and I don't disagree with you.
Up,
but for the cocky, the extra, y'all cousins.
Yeah, arrogant.
Let's call it the cousins, okay? The extra arrogant ones. It's like, we need to let's humble you, because you not that nigga. Like, some of y'all think y'all that nigga. And don't get me wrong.
I am him.
No. Some of y'all not that nigga. Like, y'all are good at certain situations, but reality needs to hit that y'all.
Situations.
Jesus.
I'm just being real. Okay, let me be real. Like, some of y'all are good at what y'all good at, but y'all not good at everything. And the parts that you're not good at everything, I'm gonna call you out on your shit. And all I'm doing that for is to make you a better you, so you can be that all around man that you're trying to be. I just want to see the greatest in you, because I want to be with you in the long end. So call me out on my BS.
But you do have to have the knowledge and the awareness to know when a motherfucker don't want to be that person. sometimes they don't want to be the all around person. They just want to be good at that one thing, and that's it.
But
and you have to be aware.
Really good?
No, it's not good. But you have to be aware of that and be able to distinguish the difference and say, you know what, you want to stay where you at. That's fine for you, but that's not fine for me.
Correct. I see that.
So you saying move on?
Move on.
I feel you.
Keep it moving.
I feel you. And I'm not gonna lie. For me, it's more so a new. As I got older, that's something a different way I looked at things, because I would say I was a lot more defensive when I was younger. You get me saying? If somebody tried to correct me or tell me I did this or whatever, call me out, because I used to do a lot more BS when I was younger too. You know what I'm saying? Time has slowed me down a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely I'd co-sign that.
Yeah. So my takeaway what's your takeaway today?
My takeaway for today is that I'm gonna continue what I was saying from the beginning, is that like you got to do whatever it is to make your partner happy. Your goal is to make the other person happy so they can make you happy, and that's for both sex. It's not just women to just make the men happy. It's not men just to make the women happy. It's a collaborative thing. Y'all both should need to make each other happy, and y'all be happier for it. If you guys both focus on making the other person happy, there's no reason why anybody should be sad.
That was good, bro.
Oh, thank you.
That was really good.
Thank you.
I felt that from the court.
Okay.
He had the Shane. Let's go with the Shane.
My takeaway from the day is don't trust these people with their sneaky links. They always got one in their back pocket. Feel me?
Yeah.
Don't let them lie to you. Just don't even ask the question. They trying to play with you. You know what I'm saying? Knowing somebody's stringing you out.
Yeah.
But in all realness, I don't just want to co-sign, go off what Leo said, but in all realness, work on if you're trying to be in a relationship, you're trying to be with somebody, you get what I'm saying? The point of you being with somebody is because you feel like they make you a better person, and you make them a better person. So, look for correction, look for improvement, because obviously, we can all be better. We can all work to get better.
Yeah. That was nice. I think my takeaway, definitely from the beginning, I'm going to take it to the beginning and the end. This is for the ladies. Let's not use sex as a bargaining tool. That's not cool. I think we should just be genuine, and let's just be us to be us. Let's not use sex as a way of getting what we want, because then later on we say that, men treat a certain way for sex. And then let's go back to, I definitely feel that with accountability was our next topic. With accountability, I feel like being honest, I think we should both hold each other accountable. If there's no man or woman to this situation, we should hold each other accountable to whatever situation we got going. I think that just makes you a better you and a better them. And if you can't handle the better you and the better them, that means you probably just need to move on to another relationship. I don't promote moving on to just another relationship because of disagreement, but I will say I would definitely stick it out with a person who sees the greater side of you. And that's it. So this is your girl Lex signing off with your boy
Leo
and your boy
Dushane,
Mystery Man. And I'll see you next episode.
Y'all stay blessed.
Peace.